YouTube channel. Today is the second video on coordinate geometry, that is part 2 of coordinate geometry. Last time we have done the topic plotting of points. Continuing that only, giving you one example. So the example is A 3, 6, B 3, 2, C 8, 2 are the vertices of a rectangle. Plot these points on a graph paper and use it to find the coordinates of the vertex D. So for doing this question, you need a graph paper like this. So I will mark all the 3 points given. First A 3, 6. In the first quadrant 3, 6. A. B 3, 2. 3, 2. Now C point 8, 2. So 8 here and 2 here. So the point will be here. C 8, 2. Now join all the 3 points with the help of a ruler like this. Draw straight line. As you know, to complete the rectangle, we need one more vertex, that is D. And the question says that we have to find the coordinates of the vertex D. So how will we find that? So obviously you can see that the rectangle is like this. So the point will come here, D point. And if we meet this, it forms a complete rectangle. So how to find out the vertex of D? So here it is on 8th point. You can see 8 here. And on y-axis it is 6. So the point will be 8, 6. So the vertex of D is 8, 6. This is the final answer. That is, we have to find the coordinates of vertex D. So now next topic is graphing a linear equation. That is how you can graph a linear equation. If the graph of an equation is a straight line, that is, if the graph is in a straight line, the equation is called a linear equation. So let's take an example. Suppose if the question says that draw the graph of y is equals to minus 2x. So here you can see that y is the subject and we will substitute the values of x to find y. X is here. So if we will substitute the value of x, then we can find y. So if I'll take the first value, x is equals to 0. So y is equals to minus 2 into 0, that is minus 2x, and is equals to 0. Second, x is equals to 1. So y is equals to minus 2 into 1, that is minus 2. And third, x is equals to minus 1. So y is equals to minus 2 into minus 1, that is plus 2. It's not necessary to use these values only. You can use any value which you want. Minus 3, minus 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 5. Any of the value you can use. So the coordinates are first A 0, 0. B 1, minus 2. And C minus 1, 2. Now I will take this graph and plot all the 3 points which I have found. First A 0, 0. So 0, 0 is this origin. As I told you in my last video, origin. So 0, 0. A 0, 0. Okay. Then B 1, minus 2. So 1 and minus 2 here. So B 1, minus 2. And third point is C minus 1, 2. So minus 1 and 2 here. C minus 1, 2. Okay. So now I will take my ruler and draw a straight line to join all these points. As you can see that it is coming in one single line. That is, I told you that if the graph of an equation is in a straight line, the equation is called a linear equation, and the topic was graphing a linear equation. So how to graph a linear equation? Like this, as it is a straight line, so it is called a linear equation in a graph. So let's take one more example to clear your concepts. Suppose the equation is y is equals to 3x minus 4. So if I'll take the first value of x is equals to 0, then y is equals to 3 into 0 minus 4. That is 0 minus 4 is equals to minus 4. Second, x is equals to 1. So y is equals to 3 into 1 minus 4. That is 3 minus 4 is equals to minus 1. Third, x is equals to 3 I've taken. So y is equals to 3 into 3 minus 4. That is 9 minus 4 is equals to 5. So all the coordinates which are formed are A 0, minus 4, B 1, minus 1, and C 3, 5. Now I will tell you that how you can plot these points directly on a graph paper. So the first point was A 0, minus 4. So 0 and minus 4 here. So A point is here 0, minus 4. So second point is B 1, minus 1. So 1 here and minus 1 here. So B point is here 1, minus 1. And the third point is C 3, 5. So 3 here and 5 here. So C 3, 5. Now with the help of ruler, I will join all the 3 points like this. As you can see that it is coming again in a straight line. So it is a correct linear equation graph. I hope this topic is clear to you now. Now move on to next topic. So inclination. The angle made by a line with x-axis in anti-clockwise direction is called inclination of the line. That is a small angle or a large angle, whatever angle is that, made by a line with the x-axis. We are talking only about x-axis, not about y-axis. So the angle made by a line with x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. That is, for example, I have shown this figure. In this, clockwise direction is this one. But we have taken this angle, 45 degree. So in anti-clockwise direction, and this is a line with respect to x-axis. You can see here. Same with this 130 degree angle. And it is always denoted by theta. For x-axis and every line parallel to x-axis, the inclination is always 0. And for y-axis and every line parallel to y-axis, the inclination is 90. Suppose I have taken this graph like this. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. So I have said for x-axis and every line parallel to x-axis, this line is parallel to x-axis, right? So the inclination is 0. Okay, because it is not making any angle with x-axis. So inclination will be 0. Same for y-axis. This is y and this is x. So for y-axis, in every line parallel to y-axis, I suppose I've made this line. This is parallel to y-axis. So the inclination is always 90 degree from this side. This is anti-clockwise direction, 90 degree. I hope you are clear with the words. So friends, I will make one more video continuing this chapter. Please see the video till the end. And if you have any doubts regarding this chapter, you can write it in the comment box. I will definitely solve all your doubts. And if you want the video of any chapter in maths or chemistry, you just mention the name of the chapter. So thanks for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe and comment in the comment section. And don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.